the longest-running beer podcast in the Pacific Northwest. Why wouldn't they be listening to us?
So many different beers! I got you something really good and really delicious.
Oh my God.
You listen to the Brew Happy show, so do I. Do it.
It's not about the beer. It's about the beer.
Oh yeah, that's Brew Happy.
Hello, thank you for tuning into this Brew Happy podcast. I'm the voice of beer, and you're listening to the Brew Happy show. I am at Lazy Days Brewing on Flint Street, and I am joined by Fitzmagic and JP the Champion.
Here we go. I think we're running out of smoking days.
Yeah, summer is starting to come to a close. We are in the midst of fresh hop season, which signifies usually the end of summer and the ushering in of autumn. But there is still plenty of summer left, folks. So get out there and get your fresh hop beers. I know John certainly has.
Yes,
what are
I'm
you up
working
to?
on it.
23?
21?
23. No, now 23.
23?
Yeah.
Since we came here. I was 21 before I got here, and I had 2 here.
Ah, okay.
I'm on 3.
Okay.
3 fresh hop beers.
I've probably had about 5 or 6.
Well, we took a week off from the show for Labor Day, and
I didn't.
And you were dying.
And it's different, and it's difficult right now because there's still not a jillion out there.
A Jillian.
Fresh hops out there yet.
Yeah.
They're coming.
Yeah. So.
I went to the Gorge, saw Dave Matthews Band.
Yeah.
Again.
How was that?
Fantastic.
Did you get to see any Dancing Nancy's?
Oh, every time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I had great seats.
Oh.
Really great seats.
Well, where did you sit?
202, row 10, seat 27. It was really great.
Nobody knows where that is.
On the
did
floor.
you sit near the front?
No, so
On the right?
I was on stage left or stage right from the
There
stage
we go.
perspective.
Yes.
I was on stage left and
Nice.
It was really nice.
Now you're following me.
That was really good.
Yeah? You
just-
weren't like right next to the speaker, were you?
No, I was ways away.
Okay, good.
I was a good 40, maybe 30 yards, 40 yards.
Yeah.
So not right back. It was great. And it wasn't too hot. It was hot during the day. I played golf. I played 9 holes of golf in the morning and almost died.
How long have you been a Dave Matthews fan?
So they've been around
I know how long they've been around. How long have you been a fan?
probably 94, 95.
Oh, okay, so pretty much since the beginning.
Yeah, they've been around since 91.
Yeah. That's about the same time I got into them as well. I was in the military at the time.
94, 95, because my stepmom and my dad had recently gotten together, and then 96 is when they got married. So probably truly 95, 96 but my first Dave concert wasn't until I know him. My first concert with Dave wasn't until 2004.
Okay.
At the Gorge Amphitheater. And then I've seen him there 20 times.
Okay.
And then I've seen him at the Moda Center.
Did you ever see him at Red Rock?
No, that would be great.
He has done a show there, though, right?
He's done a couple of shows
I thought
there.
so. Okay.
He's done a show there.
I thought you saw that one.
No, that would be great. That was before my time.
Who?
That was in 2006. I was fresh out of high school then.
I
would have been going.
I must know somebody that saw them at Red Rocks.
I'm sure it was. Well, they recorded an album.
Yeah.
Which is highly coveted.
Ah, yes.
That one and the Folsom Field one is also equally coveted. But
It's supposed to be like one of those venues. Like if you go,
it's one of the
if
best.
you play that venue, you're
'cause it's
guaranteed to have one of the most awesome shows of your career.
It's one of the most acoustically natural places in the world, and
We've been there.
Yeah, we walked around,
That's true.
and then we decided, it's too much walking for one day.
Yes.
Let's go get a beer.
We got beers and naps.
Beers. John was like, I can't do it. And he was coughing up a lung.
No,
I don't
dude.
know.
No,
He was
no,
running.
no,
he
wait.
was running your
Yes,
ass off.
It's not me that's
was a
having the
joke.
problem.
Damian was looking a little sweaty.
Well, that's what you do in the hot sun.
There you go.
It wasn't actually. You know what? If I remember correctly, it wasn't that warm that day. It was just hot because we had climbed a mountain.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did a lot of walking to get up
That
there.
was good. You took that iconic picture in the visitor center of yourself with yourself.
Yeah, they have this this picture taking apparatus where you do like a postcard thing, and yeah. Anyway,
You took a picture of
I
yourself.
took a picture of myself taking a picture on the thing.
Well, you took a picture of your face, and then someone took a picture of you standing next to you, little face.
Yeah,
It was good.
It was
Anyway,
great. Inception.
Yeah. We are here at Lazy Days. We're having some beer off Flint Street.
This place is awesome.
It's a little warm.
Well, that's because we're up in the Sky Lounge, and there's
Sky
only a couple fans, but I don't know. I dressed for success today, so I whipped out the old green Brew Happy shirt.
You got your
Haven't seen that.
lederhosen on. That's
Haven't
good.
seen this in a while. This has actually been I've been using it as a curtain for the for the podcast room.
How was? By the way, how was your time with Matt Harhai?
Former co-host Matt Harhai had a wonderful time with his wife Ann May, and do want to do a little shout out to him. I'm sorry we weren't able to get him to do a show with us, but honestly, we were having too much fun.
What'd you guys go do? Or what didn't you do is a better question.
Well, we went around to a lot of different beer spots, including beer mongers. And then, let's see. I took him around to a couple of the newer spots. We went to Grand Fur. I had to take him to Grand Fur.
Did you take him to Living House?
Took him to Living House. Yep, we went there too.
House.
We reminisced about the old Commons glory
yeah.
days, because that's what was in there last time he was in town. So he missed the whole Modern Times
I
movement.
was gonna say it's been a long time. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
He was off doing things, man.
Oh, yeah. So Matt lives over in Maryland now, and he
'Cause he was in
is
Japan.
homesteading.
That's where he met his wife.
Yeah. He left here back when we were working for Bruvana together and doing brewery tours. And he went over there to teach English for like a year. And then he decided to stay for another year, and then another year, and then he came back with a Chinese wife. And I told him he would, because just about everybody I know goes over there and they come back with a Chinese wife. So it's just a testament to the wonderful ladies over there.
Yeah.
So
I think I have a friend who's a teacher, and she went over to do English. I want to say either in Japan or maybe China, but one of those two.
there's a difference.
I know it's one of those two.
Yeah. So his wife is from
Did the same
Beijing, and that's where he was for most of his time as a teacher. I think he changed companies the first year though, and went to a higher paying company.
As
Which
you
is,
should.
Well, yeah, that's kind of standard. Once you get the paperwork and everything in order, and you have the visa, you can kind of, you can kind of upgrade yourself a little bit if you're feeling you need to. So it's a good move for him, and a big shout out to all of our Chinese listeners out there. We do love you, Xin Xin.
There you go. Yeah.
We do love you, and we appreciate you.
Let's talk about the beers on the tables.
Well, I'm so glad you asked, because I am actually drinking something a little bit different today. Normally this time of year,
Are you
I'm
drinking the wild ale?
I am drinking the wild ale.
Objet?
It's fantastic. It is
Objet Truth?
Objet Trouvé, which
Wild ale.
yeah, which means true object.
Is it delicious?
Yes.
Is it spicy?
It's
Spicy.
it's definitely got a lot of that wild ale flavor on the finish up front. It's very subtly sour, but it does like kind of begin with a pucker if you're not ready for it.
And some people won't be.
I was ready for it, and it still gave me a little bit of a pucker.
John,
But by the second or third sip, you're just like, oh
loving it,
yeah,
yeah.
that's the tang I was looking for.
John and I respectively are drinking Fresh Hop, different ones.
Okay.
Different ones.
I'm drinking the Willa Kenzie Fresh Hop
Ah.
from Lazy Days.
Okay.
And John is drinking the Ex Novo Elliott Fresh Hop.
Fresh Hop Elliott, the Gypsy brewed here by Ex Novo.
Elliott.
Oh.
Since he's in New Mexico now.
Yeah, they do. The contract brewing is still going strong with Ex Novo here at
Yeah.
Lazy Days, so you can get your.
And this is
Your
where you have
fix.
to brew your fresh hops because the hops are right here.
Yeah, you can still get Ex Novo's Elliott. It's pretty delicious.
Yes,
so.
it is. It's a classic.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you can still get it on tap, like right here from the source.
Yeah.
It's really
Right
great.
here, where they make it. Yes.
Yeah.
Anything else happened over the last week that we need to touch up on before we take a break?
I bought a new Xbox.
Congratulations.
I got the Series X. I upgraded from the Series S
It's a good
because it kept crashing.
It's a good move.
It was irritating the shit out of me. So,
Uh,
and I have a 2 terabyte memory card plugged into the back of that fucker
Yeah,
too.
you do.
So, but it was still doing it. So,
Yeah.
anyways, I had already migrated all my games over to the memory card,
Good job.
and so it was an easy transition to
Well
just
done.
log into the new machine and
Any-
pop that sucker in the back.
Any new games we need to know about?
Baldur's Gate is still very heavy on the playlist, but I've been doing some new stuff with Fallout 4 lately. So
There you go.
I've been working on a new character called Mongo.
That's the one we made.
Yeah,
I helped you make him.
yeah, you did. But we kind of put him on the back burner because we were still doing stuff with our other character Persephone.
Persephone.
So, yeah. But once
She's a little persnickety.
once we beat the game, we had to start over again, and Mongo is the perfect choice.
Mongo is a versatile character and a worthy adversary amongst the wasteland.
Yeah, you know what?
Big
though?
old Mongo forehead.
Just not enough Gwinnett Pale Ale and Gwinnett Stout to go around for my flavor.
Got to get those strength and charisma up.
Yeah, you know what I have noticed is I haven't found anywhere in the game anything like a wild ale or any IPAs.
No gozes?
I have found pale ales,
Yep.
but no gozes, nothing like that. Just pretty standard stuff.
Okay.
So
Fair enough.
yeah.
John, the store officially done? Not done? How far? Where are we at?
It's going to take a while. It's like a piece of artwork. It's going to take a while.
He's shaved
Okay.
his face, though, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen.
He did shave the face.
The store's efficient selling stuff, but the art part of the store takes a while.
So when are we doing the show there?
That's a good question. When we get all the ladders out there.
Okay, so not this next week.
There we go.
Not this week. By the way, we're sitting here at Lazy Days. We're also watching the San Francisco 49ers put a stomping on the New York Jets.
They're killing them.
They're killing them. Although the bomb that Aaron Rodgers just threw was amazing to watch. Very impressive. He's not lost it all the way, but just a little bit.
Lost what?
The touch, the throw, the arm. When is the wedding, by the way?
Sunday.
Man, coming up.
Sunday.
How's the stress level?
Who? For who?
Oh, Jordan.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I mean, I saw her yesterday, but
She's not telling you nothing.
I don't see why she'd be stressed though. She's probably looking forward to it.
Well, who's planning the goddamn thing?
I don't know.
If it's her, then she'd be stressed.
well, her and her partner and
You usually get a
Jamie
wedding planner for that.
and Susan.
What? We planned the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah, we planned
And
the whole thing too.
And our entire you were there. It was a fantastic wedding.
Yeah.
And we got the flower.
pretty good.
We got the flower market thing. So
There you go.
Yeah. As somebody who's attended and set up over 600 weddings, I think you did a great job.
Well, there you go, ladies. You can hire him out right now.
I actually did. I used to contract myself for other gigs. So.
To be fair, though, you still haven't booked your own wedding.
That will be next year.
Next
Not
year?
this coming fall, but
following.
the following fall.
Okay.
Yeah, but so we have set a date. It's not a date, but we have like a month
Okay.
that we're gonna do it.
As
It's
the-
gonna be next September.
As the officiant of your wedding, I would
sort of a good time of the year.
yeah.
Yeah.
For Florida.
It's gonna be so somewhere between the middle of October, middle
We're
September.
going to Florida.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're going to Florida.
Fort
You're gonna see
Myers.
my cousin Linda's house.
By the way, it is opulent.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
And-
ridiculous.
When you go in there, you have to have some demure.
And
By
where,
the way, a new word.
What
we just,
city you're by? What big city?
Fort Myers.
Fort Myers.
Fort Myers. Okay.
In
It's
Fort
on the
Myers.
water.
Yeah, they have an airport and everything. You can fly right in.
I know they do. I'm
For
just-
small passenger
I
jets.
just wondered where.
What's left of the airport?
Hey.
By the way,
they're doing better now.
There's
How
another
far
hurricane
is
off the
Fort
Gulf
Myers
Coast.
from Miami?
3 hours.
It's about a two and a half
Is
hour
it
drive.
closer to Orlando or Miami?
It's close. It's
about the
closer-
same.
Yeah, it's about the same. But it's a 2.5 hour drive to get to Disney World from Fort Myers, north.
Yeah.
So it's both ways.
Yeah, it's both
Yeah.
ways.
Yeah. It's right smack in the middle.
Which, by the way, is a definite possibility. If that's the case, we have talked about it. We might bring the wife and child.
Yeah,
do
how
your
old's
wedding.
your kid?
She'll by that time she'll be 5.
I highly recommend it.
We'll do your wedding and then we'll bye and then we'll go to
And
Disney
go to
World
Orlando.
and then we'll do Disney World and then we'll just go home.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea.
It is a great idea.
But let me know because as the officiant of your wedding, I probably need to know so I can start putting the time away for it.
Okay.
But
Work.
maybe I'll talk to Bronwyn.
Well, yeah, she's going to know more
good
of
idea.
the
Not gonna talk to
specifics.
you.
Well, it's just that
It's tough.
it's
a tough time.
I'm gung ho about the whole thing, but she gets stressed out about it
It
because
costs money.
Well, and also right now she's helping one of her clients plan a wedding,
It costs
and
money.
we're doing live plants
Oh, of course you are.
for the setup of this
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And we're trying to figure out how to do plant rentals, and it's just a lot of dynamics that we're not normally used to having.
Okay, that's fine. No, no,
Anyways,
that's fine.
lot more components. We're probably not going to do this kind of thing again.
Well, hopefully only once is when you would want to get married. Just
No,
once.
not our wedding. His wedding. We're not going to do
plant
We're not going to do
rentals.
plant rentals or setting up
Gotcha.
weddings.
Fair enough.
Probably again. We're only doing it because he's
Real good friend.
a really good client,
Yeah, that's fun.
and he does a great job with my hair.
So when did I
Really?
when did I see you guys last?
He did last time. It was you saw me 2 weeks ago.
Did I tell you about that I had an MRI or no?
No.
Back then?
What'd you have an MRI for?
That was the same day. So I had an
Wait,
MRI.
is it called a
That was 2 weeks
MR Ryan?
No. So I had an MRI. So I have the whole nerve thing going on with my hand.
Your right hand?
Yeah. So I have the nerve thing going on with my hand and
Do
my
you have
shoulder.
Parkinson's?
No, thank God. And so they wanted to do an MRI to make sure there was nothing wrong with my spine,
Right.
which is
They do that.
This is a good thing.
And
Could be
brains and stuff.
spinal meningitis.
And then they did a nerve conduction test, which I don't know if anyone's ever done that. It was fucking horrible. It wasn't that bad. Okay, I'm over-exaggerating. The electrocution part wasn't that bad. It was the needle in
That's actually my favorite part.
the needle in the muscle tissue was not so great.
Which muscle tissue?
Less favorite part.
So they had to stick a needle into. She went twice here, once here, and then once in my arm. And you stick a needle into the muscle tissue, and then they make you relax and contract the muscle, and they.
That's really cool.
Yeah, no, it fucking hurts. And then they record the electrical signals
That's
that get
pretty
sent.
cool.
Yeah.
And so they can. But no,
Wow.
but my arm was very sore.
It's really cool to see it happening live on the machine side.
Oh no, I was watching it. I was like, "That's
Yeah.
really cool. Get this fucking needle out of my arm, lady." But she was sweet. She was.
So
nice.
they didn't find anything?
No, but they did find something on my MRI. They're like, "We'd like to have you come back in." So not for the reason of the arm, but they found
Something else?
They want me to do a contrast MRI, so that's on Thursday. Hey guys,
But did they tell you what that might be?
no,
in the ballpark area?
They saw an irregularity, like flash on one of my spinal columns. So they don't know if there's like a pinch nerve or there's a.
So I got it.
something.
You're right. You're right. You know what you need, don't you?
muscle relaxers.
No.
Take
No.
it easy on those.
You need a chiropractor and a masseuse.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yes,
I'll
I
go see-
agree.
I'll go see
Don't
Josh.
you agree?
I think everybody over the age of 40 should have one.
I also need a therapist, but that's a totally different subject.
I agree.
Do you want to talk?
I'm flexible as hell.
I have reasonable rates.
You're not licensed
I am licensed.
as a psychiatrist.
I have a driver's license right here.
You're an idiot.
Look,
You
look,
have a chiropractor? I got a
It's-
chiropractor for you.
Actually,
Look
I
at
know
that.
a chiropractor. His name is Dr. Bob.
Oh, well, you should probably go visit him.
look at this. It says right here I'm an organ donor.
Okay. Yeah. You should donate a
I
couple
mean,
of those. Brain
why
starting.
wouldn't you want to talk to a guy that's nice enough to donate his organs?
By the way, I restarted watching Game of Thrones, by the way.
I forget everything you tell me.
Rewatching
Yeah.
the original ones?
Yeah.
Wait, from the beginning?
Yeah. I'm on season 3, and I forgot how much
Season
I loved
3?
it.
Okay,
How many
I
seasons
am
do
a
they
little
have?
jealous, actually. That
really
that
good.
does sound good.
It's amazingly good.
I'm knee deep in too many shows right now.
I just stopped.
I'm in the middle of Ted Lasso right now.
I stopped all shows, and I was like, I'm Game of Thrones all the way until I finish it.
I understand.
It's fantastic.
What-
I forgot how much Brienne of Tarth is a badass.
Oh, fuck yes. By far, one of my favorite actors.
And then, of course, every episode, hats off to Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
Tyrion Lannister.
Oh, my God.
Even when you hate him, he's one of the best characters.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Some really awesome acting. I mean, and even great writing up until the last season.
Well, not so
But
true, but it's all
we
right.
don't
That's the last episode.
we don't need to get into all
The
that.
last episode, really. That's fair.
Last 3.
Okay. Anyway, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk a lot about what's happening in the beer industry. There's been a lot of things happening over the last couple of weeks that we haven't touched on.
There has.
Lots of fresh hop beers to talk about and drink, and much, much more and along the ways of beer-related stuff.
Yeah, there were some Labor Day layoffs, but we will get to that.
We will. We will.
Pretty
We will shine a light
Pretty fucked up.
along all that shit.
I've talked about it, but
You talked about it before, not on this show.
no.
No, you probably talked about it online.
I did.
You did. I saw you. And I went, yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah. It's coming.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
I got some things. I got some things to say
Yeah,
that I didn't say before.
we'll probably not say them.
Oh,
Probably not.
are we gonna have a private discussion during the break?
We'll just keep it brew happy.
Oh no. I'm not gonna get Brew angry.
Oh, are you sure?
I don't understand
I know.
what they're thinking.
We'll talk about it.
We will.
We'll be right back. But before, we want to thank you for listening to the Brew Happy Show. Listen on all of podcast platforms, follow all social medias, and join patreon.com/brewhappy for support. We'll talk
Yeah.
about that in a minute more, too.
Oh, and if you want to
There's that one tease.
support our sponsors, check out paulcigars.net and this wonderful, awesome place that we're at right here, Lazy Days Brewing. And you can check them out at lazydaysbrewing.com.
Meow.
They don't have a cat here.
Cheers.
They should get a cat here.
They should get a cat.
They should get a cat. Why not?
It would live outside.
A little kitty cat, a little brewery cat. Keep the rats out of the drain.
I'm Jake. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Avery with Lazy Days Brewing, and you're listening to the Brew Happy Show.
Are you looking for a fun new hobby? Maybe something creative and fun. New friends and flavor. The Portland Brewers Collective may be the club for you. With no monthly or annual dues and meeting up the third Thursday of every month, right here in Portland, Oregon. Share the creations, the stories, and you might even learn how to make a brew of your own along the way. Just Google Portland Brewers Collective or check them out on their Facebook page to find out where the next meeting is. Men, women, and other bipedal humans over 21 are cordially invited to check out the next meeting. It might be at a tap room near you. Portland Brewers Collective. Share the adventure.
This is Natalie Baldwin from Wayfinder Beer, and you're listening to the Brew Happy Show.
John, I need more beer.
And we're back. I just want to say, if you are interested in helping to support the show, please check us out on patreon.com/brewhappy. For as little as $1, you can help us keep the lights on, and for $5 or more, we interact with you a little bit more. Give you a little mementos from our adventures in the Brewniverse. We'll invite you to shows, and you yourself, Patreon subscriber, could wind up hosting the Brew Happy Show. We do have November coming up, and we usually do a Thanksgiving show involving our Patreon members, and we'll invite them to a show that's completely supported by the Patreon members. And
It's usually a
celebrating.
bottle share.
Yeah, we like to do a bottle share. We've got plenty of bottles at home, especially me and John. So that's usually something that's really cool. We have a vertical abyss tasting that's going to be coming up for this a Patreon party that we're going to be having in November. But more on that later.
Go subscribe.
If you have, please subscribe. If you have a business, whether it's related to the brewing industry or not, if you just really love beer and you have a business, even if it's like a dry cleaning business, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you sell cars or something, let us know. If for at the $25 level, we will talk about your business. We'll say nice things. And we'll let people know that your business helps to support this show. Businesses like Lazy Days Brewing and Paul Cigars is very, very much appreciated for their support, and we love supporting local business. Those are two local businesses that you should give your money to. So, as always, we don't just like you, we love you, and we love it even more when you support local business and our friends in any industry.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
Same thing I was.
You didn't get another beer.
No.
John did.
I did. I got Ryan's beer.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, what if I go out after this? I don't want to. I want to have room for more beer.
it's true. It's true. I'm thinking I might get another beer.
So we're going to Breakside having that black IPA? Is what you're
Oh.
I have no idea.
saying?
Breakside does have that black IPA out.
It's unbelievable.
I'm just gonna. We're gonna. This is kind of a loose format, looser than normal.
Oh?
Says well, we just come back from a week off, and it was just we're kind of catching up a little bit.
It's been the holiday. We got to tighten back up, though.
I
Do we not have any material for the show?
got 27,000 pages of news. So,
No, you don't.
I mean, I do have a lot of
Not
news.
that much.
But I'll just kind of rifle, and we can talk, and and then we can interject, and we can it's free format.
Yeah, you don't have to rattle it off. Let's have a conversation.
Into the news, and there it is. There's all the news.
Oh, man.
Our news.
I missed it.
Well, rewind it.
Okay.
Slow it down.
Let's get in.
Then breaks it, Oh yeah.
What was that?
That was how we all laughed, but at high speed.
Did you squeeze a gerbil?
I don't know. Is Richard Gere here?
Whoa, hey, that's not that's just a nasty rumor. That's not even real.
Thank you, South Park. Columbia Distributing raises over $350,000 for local nonprofits.
Oh, that's great.
Columbia Distributing, whether you like them or love them, they do some.
You said doo-doo.
I do. They do some good work out in the community. The largest total beverage distributor in the Pacific Northwest announced today, a couple days ago, that the 13th annual Scott D. Martine Memorial Charity Golf Tournament raised over $350,000. The funds that will be donated to 4 charities: the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Western Washington and Alaska, the Washington State Division of the American Cancer Association, Stolen Youth, and Parrot Creek Child and Family Services. Prior to the tee-off, a charity representative spoke to the players, expressing their gratitude for the annual event, saying your contributions have had a profound impact on the ability to provide housing and essential services during families' greatest time of need.
Well, you know, I don't do it often on this show, but let's raise a glass for Columbia Distributing.
I was going to say the same thing. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Columbia,
Thanks, Columbia.
Columbia President and CEO Chris Stefananci told the crowd that this is one of his favorite days of the year. As he said, we get to honor my friend Scott by doing two things he really loved, golfing and giving back. I'm grateful for our supplying partners who, in return year after year, give us so generously, impacting our communities in the heart of everything we do at Columbia. It's a memory of DeMartine that they do this, and now it's going on the 13th year. So
Wow, awesome.
he was a valued member of the Columbia Distributing family and passed away. And
Did you say that was the CFO?
Owner and CEO.
Oh, okay. That was.
Anyway, that's really great of them.
Yes.
Way to give back. Way to make it happen. By the way, I just, speaking of golf, I just bought some new golf balls. So no, here's the funny thing. So
Okay.
So first of all, I because of the wrist being not so working and being agitated and in pain and inflamed. And
What were you doing with it?
I don't know. It's still fucking broken. Not broken like the bones, but it doesn't work great. But I'm talking about the right hand and the arm.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, because it's all nerve sensitive.
Is this
So I haven't been picking up the clubs. Well, anyway, we went to Dave Matthews Band in the Gorge, and they on this resort that I was staying at, they have a little par 3 9-hole course.
okay?
So my dad, my stepmom, one of the other guys, two of the other guys that are were good friends, that we all went out and went and played this golf course.
Okay.
I sucked horribly the first 4 holes. Here's how bad it was.
Are you used to that?
No, because I haven't been picking up the club, so to practice because of the wrist.
Right. Okay.
The third tee
You haven't
box.
been lifting anything heavy.
No, the third tee box. I kind of chunk it and I get down there and I was like, all right, well we're gonna, let's. So I go to hit my second shot. I fly the green, I fly the course across the road into an RV park.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
You're actually supposed to aim towards the green part of the field,
Yeah, the next hole I took it in the water.
not the
so
parking lot,
Yeah, we were doing great.
or across the
It was
street.
great.
Yeah.
So I felt really good, but then
Okay.
I hit a couple of really great.
Do you need glasses?
No. It was. I'm out of practice because I haven't been swinging the club.
Okay.
But anyway,
You can borrow an old pair of mine.
no, I have my own clubs.
Okay.
I just don't swing them because of the wrist.
Ah.
But today,
Uh-huh.
I went to Callaway
Yeah.
Golf Apparel
Yep.
and bought myself some golf balls.
Okay.
The Oktoberfest edition of golf balls.
Okay. I see where this is going.
And they have a little Bavaria stamp on them, and
Uh-huh.
and the balls have their own markers. One says Prost, one has a little hat, one has a jug of beer,
a jug of beer.
and then the other one has a pretzel.
So you have Bavarian balls
Yeah.
to knock around
That's right.
the green.
Boing. So yeah, I bought those today.
All right.
I'm excited to play. I'm going to play on Sunday the 22nd with my brother.
All right. Now, how does that translate over to like putt-putt?
It's much harder.
Yeah. Putt-putt is much harder.
No. Putt-putt is difficult in its degree of what the course you're playing. But
Yeah. Have you ever tried to get that shit in the windmill?
ever tried to get a ball 300 yards down the fairway?
Yeah. That's
It's
not
also
that
difficult.
hard.
It's-
You just go after it like Happy Gilmore.
Yeah,
Woo!
John can attest that that's not really how it works.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
I have played a lot of golf
Yeah, it's
a
not-
long time ago.
Yeah, it's not happening. Anyway,
Okay.
we brought it around from golf to beer
I don't, he makes it look easy.
and back to golf.
All right.
Speaking of things that rock, even though I didn't say rock,
Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?
no, but I do fancy that man as a wrestler. He's fun to watch.
And he's apparently a very kind celebrity.
Yeah, he's super giving.
Yeah.
By the way, you should be very proud
Like,
of
actually
me.
a nice guy in real life.
You go ahead and give me a pat on the back.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Oh, thank you. I foregone the choice to go see Monday Night Raw when it's in Portland, Oregon next Monday.
What?
To come to this stupid fucking show.
We could do the show from Monday Night Raw.
We could. I mean, CM Punk will be there, so that makes me happy.
You think we could get him on the show?
Probably not. He doesn't drink beer. He's straight edge.
Shit.
He's straight edge.
That's okay. I respect that.
Drew McIntyre and Sheamus drink beer.
Wait a minute. We could bring him hop water.
There we go.
We could bring CM Punk hop water.
That'd be a great
Ask
idea.
him how he likes it.
Yeah.
And then just get his response.
Yeah, I'll do that. Let me just get him on Twitter real quick.
Yeah.
Done.
All right.
Speaking of things that rock, Sammy Hagar, who is known for his love of alcohol, back in the 90s opened up Cabo Wabo Cantina.
Oh, yeah.
And
that guy loves tequila.
He loves tequila, he loves rum, and lots of other things. And now he has launched his very first beer, Red Rocker Lager, brewed with Rock City itself. Detroit, Michigan's Red Rocker Lager is a Mexican-style lager.
Is he from Detroit?
I don't think so.
I'm just wondering why he chose to pair with them.
Yeah, Brew Detroit is a Corktown neighborhood of Detroit. Red Rocker Lager is a nice, easy drinking lager. It pours as nice as a golden straw color with malt and a glimpse of hops.
Okay.
4.3%. Very sessionable.
Nice.
Red Rocker Lager. Get yourself some from
Sammy Hagar. Man.
All
Hey,
right.
man. Hey, man. Jeff Bridges here, man.
That's a good beer, man. By the way, you know who does a great...
Are you doing Sammy Hagar or Jeff Bridges?
That was Jeff Bridges.
Okay.
But it was supporting Sammy Hagar.
All right.
Yeah, man.
There's a couple people who do some really great Jeff Bridges. And
Yeah,
it blows
you
me
sometimes amalgamate your voices.
Yeah. I'm the dude.
You sound more like Rolf from Muppets.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Dr. Teeth.
Oh, Jesus.
You're more Dr. Teeth.
I'm not. I appreciate that, though. Thanks for doing
pretty
that. One of our favorite outfits here in not just Portland, but also in Bellingham.
Oh, that's a nice area.
That is a nice area. Our friends at Chuck and Nut are returning with their Oktoberfest.
We love those guys.
Yeah,
And we love Oktoberfest.
So this coming weekend, Saturday, September 14th,
Yes.
at both Burlington in Washington and Portland, Oregon locations, will be hosting their Oktoberfest. It'll begin at noon at the brewery, and they encourage patrons to arrive in some kind of fun Bavarian attire like lederhosen.
I wish I had lederhosen.
Or a drindle.
I don't think I have anything like
German?
Germanish.
German?
I mean, I have Steins.
By the way, don't forget...
I can't wear them, though.
I don't think I'm going to be able... I don't think we're going to go, but don't forget Leavenworth is having their Oktoberfest October 5th.
Leavenworth. And, like, the nice Leavenworth, not the mean Leavenworth.
Yeah, Doctor.
Yeah. So there's more than one.
Yeah, just so you know.
If you're more a military affiliated, you know Leavenworth as being a bad place where you go, where they send you if you do bad things and they make you break big
Anyway,
rocks into little rocks.
moving on.
But the Leavenworth we're talking about is a beautiful, whimsical Bavarian town that if you haven't seen it, you need to look it up. And if you haven't been there, you need to go. Why are you making that noise?
I'm doing some...
That's not Bavarian.
It's an accordion. Why not?
No.
Anyway, the event starts at noon, and you should get plenty of activities and fun in by, I don't know, challenging yourself in the yodeling contest. Strengthen those arm muscles for a leader holding contest, and it's harder than you think. Get your eye-hand coordination sharpened for the Hammerschlagen contest, because Chuck and Nut Brewery Oktoberfest is almost here. And yes, that means summer is shortly coming to an end.
It's getting there.
Yep. With their winning German-style beers on tap, including a Fest beer and a Marzen, there's going to be lots of delicious foods and games like Cornhole, Giant Jenga, and other garden games. Get your Oktoberfest on at both Burlington and Peanut locations.
We love Peanut Bar.
Chuck-a-nuts.
Yes.
Go. Do this now. Chuck-a-nuts. Chuck-a-no. Are you going to go?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go to Chuck and Nut this Saturday.
Are you going to go, John?
I love Chuck and Nut.
They won't have fresh hops on.
I love Peanut.
I have no idea.
All right.
That's the day before wedding.
Oh, he probably is not going to go.
Mostly I like going down there to see Brian.
Brian Cox.
Yeah.
Speaking of delicious, warm Bavarian-style beers, the fall season as it is upon us, the return of the Shock Top Twisted Pretzel.
Oh!
A fan favorite seasonal beer that's perfect for the fall season and now is making its return. Definitely unique and almost as a novelty, but unlike some popular smoothie beers that have been in the marketplace over the past years, we kind of think Twisted Pretzel is more like a Jones Soda Thanksgiving pack that you can just enjoy anytime. The packaging of the Twisted Pretzel is a nice take on the famous wedge head that adorns the, of course, Shock Top beers, now being so brazenly put with a nice little pretzel head.
Yeah.
There you go. And don't forget, you can enter to win a trip to Oktoberfest in Munich, Germany in 2025 by entering a little getaway trip thing on Shocktop's website.
Okay.
So you and 4 friends, I think.
4? Wait. So that's 5 altogether? That's 5 all day?
No. We'll be sending 1 lucky winner and a friend. Oh, and a friend.
And a friend. Okay.
To 4 days to experience Oktoberfest.
Ah,
Yeah.
now we got
Got to
it.
be 21 and over to participate and enter on the website.
All right.
That sounds like fun, though. I'd go to Munich. I'd take John.
There you go. I speak German, so
I'd take John because John's been there before.
yeah, a couple times.
Okay, he would be an excellent tour guide.
Yes, I would.
Actually, what he would do would be is going, walk over there and get me a beer, and then he'd be gone.
Yeah.
Because he knows already where to go. And it's not Oktoberfest.
It's true.
It's a little hole-in-the-house wall brewery that
Oh,
Well, I can actually keep up with him.
there you go.
I could probably keep up with him better.
I don't know.
I don't know. You're broken.
He'll wait until you you're looking the other way.
No.
I know better.
No. Eyes on the prize. Are you eating no, he's eating Krispy Kreme. Are you eating a donut?
Yeah.
Where did he get donuts?
He's a fucking donut. Do you want to talk about fresh hop
What?
beers? What? You want to talk about some fresh hop beers you've had?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I'll talk about fresh hop news.
What have you been plugging into Untapped lately, JP?
Everything. He's up to 23, people.
Oh, up to 23.
Or 24 now, since you just had the
No,
one
that
I-
was 23.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me get my favorite one, though. I told you it's that black IPA from Breakside.
Of course it is.
It's unbelievable. I've been having that every night. Having that after I leave here. Okay, so yeah, today I had fresh hop Lando Hopzarian from Lewitt. And
Yeah?
a co-hop Rad 90 fresh hop IPA at Trapdoor. Day before I had the fresh hop pine top from Lil Beast. Then I had the fresh hop van beer from Great Notion. Then I had the fresh hop triple double from Stormbreaker.
Wait a minute. A triple double?
Yes.
How is that like a quintuple?
I don't know.
Do you add those together and make a quintuple?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Then the day before that, we had the Connie Fresh Hop Pilsner. The Neo Mexicanas Fresh Hop from Duality Brewing.
Duality.
I don't know about them, but it was Fresh Hop, so I drank it.
All right.
Fresh Hop Volatile Substance from Von Ebert.
Yeah, you know that's good.
Fresh Hop Sector 7 from Von Ebert.
Okay.
Breakside Fresh Hop XPA.
Well, how was that?
That was pretty good. But
What is an XPA?
It's like not an IPA, but not a pale ale. It's
Okay.
an extra pale. 6%. So a little more than a pale, but a little less than IPA.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Then I had an IPA from Weiss Beer,
Okay.
a fresh hop Italian Pilsner from Hetty Alice,
Uh-huh.
a fresh hop Orange Whip from Fortside,
Ooh, yeah. That's
Yeah, Fortside's good.
fresh hop Centennial from Frame,
Oh, they always do a great job.
fresh hop regular IPA from Stormbreaker,
Okay. Can't go wrong with
a
Stormbreaker.
fresh hop Pilsner from Breakside,
Oh, yeah, Breakside's always a winner.
handful of fresh hops from Stormbreaker. The Elliott fresh hop Centennial from Ex Novo.
Right here.
Right, and I had that at I think it was right here, wasn't it? It was no, it was at Apex. No, I was killing that at Apex right before they were closing.
They did. They did have that.
Yeah.
They had that.
They
That was
had
one of the
that.
last beers they had.
Yes, that's right. That was one of the few fresh hops they had there, which is sort of weird.
Okay, so
And then they had a Ways Days deadline, so I must have had that last time I was here. The Ways deadline, Ways Days, because that's where we're at.
away days?
No, I had that at Beer Mongers too. Beer Mongers.
No shit.
Well, they get stuff fast. You know, sometimes those guys get stuff before they're at the brewery because they have space.
Yeah.
You know, and then Stormbreaker Fresh Hop Kolsch, and I think that's about it for the fresh hoppies.
So since you mentioned it, you brought up Apex.
Yes.
They are no more.
No
Yeah.
more.
And we were some of the last people to attend Apex.
Yeah, I was crushing it the last whole week.
We were also some of the first people to attend Apex
were.
back in 2009 when they opened.
Yeah.
Or was it 2010?
Doesn't matter.
Either way, we were there.
9. It was 9.
It was 9, yeah.
It was the, I think,
Because I think Beer Mongers...
September of 9. Beer Mongers was like 3 months ahead of them.
Yeah, I started doing Brew Happy in November of 2009, and Beer Mongers and Apex were open.
Babies.
They were both open
Because
at
Beer
that
Mongers
time.
just got 15 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they had a stellar week of partying.
Oh, I know. Yeah, and I'm sorry I missed it, but it just wouldn't have been responsible to go down there with the flu.
Dying.
Yeah,
I was there many times.
I'm not going to be.
I was there crushing it.
Yeah, I'm not going to be.
They had 14 fresh hops one night.
Good
God.
What is it? The
When we were there-
Typhoid Mary.
When we were there 2 weeks ago,
Not me.
they had fresh hops on. They
Just
had,
a couple.
They had 3.
Yeah.
3, that's right, which is a lot.
And that was like the beginning of fresh hops.
right.
Ah.
And still, most people only have onesies and twosies so far.
Okay. All right. Well, there's still plenty out there.
Well, no, we haven't hit the peak of it yet.
Yeah, we're not even
No,
there.
no. We're not even.
It's the end of September. That's the peak of fresh hops.
So glad because I like fresh
long
hops.
ways to go. And different hops mature at different times.
It's true.
Well, speaking of,
Oh.
Migration Brewing announces some of the early releases, like Fresh Outta Portland IPA
Oh, that's a good one.
and Tequila Barrel-Aged Fresh Hop Saison. Yes, you heard me. Tequila Barrel-Aged Fresh Hop
Wow.
That
Saison.
does seem compelling. I would be interested in trying that.
The Fresh Outta Portland IPA, described as bold, captivating fresh hop beer that embodies the spirit of the Pacific Northwest harvest season, with a 7.3% flagship seasonal beer, is amplified to the version we all love. The Straight Outta Portland IPA
Yeah.
is now bursting with a vibrant essence of freshly hopped hops from Goshi Farms.
Oh, Goshi's great.
The straight off of the vine Strata, Meridian, Mosaic come together in a perfect harmony, an explosion of tropical flavors. Get yourself some Fresh Outta Portland IPA. It's out now. It's been
Nice.
out for over a week.
Hey, JP, now we've had
Not to mention other ones I'm about to announce.
we've had beers that have been in tequila barrels before.
Yeah.
What do you have you had something like this where it's
Not a fresh hop saison tequila thing.
okay?
That sounds different.
Yeah.
Different.
So those two
I'm
are
interested.
Those two were released on the 29th. A couple days ago, Fresh Hop Lager with Willamette hops
Okay.
released from Migration. Today, the Refresh Hazy IPA with Amarillo hops from Crosby Farms released.
Oh, Crosby's the shiznit.
By the way, we got a couple days away. It's John's birthday on the 11th.
That's
No,
right.
Don't tell anyone.
The Fresh Hop Lager with Liberty hops releases from Migration. And then on the 16th from Goshi Farms, the Fresh Hop Red with Crystal hops. That's the one John's looking forward to.
Yes.
Those
Okay.
from Migration Brewing. As well, our friends over at Von Ebert are pushing out some beautiful fresh hop beers. Only 2 beers are getting fresh hopped, but with 2 different varieties of hops.
Oh, really?
That's right. The Fresh Hop Volatile Substance and Fresh Hop Sector 7 are getting some nice little pops and poops and popsies.
Sector 7 is a pretty formidable beer.
It is. On September the 4th, which was just a couple days ago, they released Fresh Hop Sector 7 IPA highlighting indie hops, Luminosa from Goshi Farms, and Fresh Hop Volatile Substance highlighting indie hops Strata from Goshi Farms as well.
Mm-hmm.
Those ones are out.
Yeah.
And as of John's birthday, which is September 11th, they will be releasing the Fresh Hop Pills highlighting Willamette hops from Goshi Farms. And that's on draft only, by the way. Not in 16-ounce cans.
Where's
like,
that at?
Von Ebert.
Oh.
And then another
Oh,
fresh...
that's right. I saw that there in 4-pack.
Yeah, another Fresh Hop Volatile Substance will be highlighting Mosaic hops. And that'll do a cold side and a hot side from Coleman hops. And that will be September the 12th. And then again on October the 2nd. Draft only.
Okay.
So you can look for those as well from our good friends over at Von Ebert. I do like the fact that they're going to do a 2-off on the volatile substance, do a hot and the cold side fresh hop. That's going to be yummy.
It will be, yeah.
It will be.
Last 2 bits of news. One you might not know about.
Oh?
Kraft Ohana, which is the people in charge of Maui Brewing and Modern Times. Well, they are moving the Modern Times beer production to AleSmith Brewing.
It's true, yeah.
According to Brewbound, 57 jobs will be eliminated at Modern Times Beer after the 60-day waiting period. And this now will be moving. Kraft Ohana has announced that it will enter a partnership with AleSmith Brewing, and the production of Modern Times Beer will transition to the state-of-the-art San Diego Brewing under a new parent brewing arrangement.
Yeah, now this is something that is not uncommon when breweries have been known to partner together so that they can kind of help each other tackle distribution problems.
Yeah.
And
well, Modern Times kind of bellied up there for a minute.
Well, yeah. You know, they were having some problems, but you know, that happens in business.
Yeah.
And this is probably going to be a great arrangement. I am not understanding why they need to lay off people, but that's usually kind of goes with the territory. So they're
you
probably
change
going
facilities. Yeah, it's kind of
to lay people off, and then they're going to hire new people, and then I don't know. Things are always mercurial with these kinds of things. So hopefully, the people that are being laid off are able to find other footing in other places in the industry. And then Modern Times is hopefully able to, get their delicious beers to the people that need them.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can keep getting some Modern Times beers.
And then AleSmith coming in for the rescue, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Nice job. Nice job, guys. Nice job.
So, there's some pros and cons here, but let's just tune in a little bit later down the line and see which way the wind is blowing on that.
Yes. And in the same vein of ore striking, when it comes to things going maybe not so great, it was announced
are you going to do it?
A little over a week ago.
Yeah.
That Tilray laid off the entire innovation brewing team of 10 Barrel Brewing.
Yes.
Along with...
So this doesn't make any sense because the 4 main people are all award-winning brewers.
Yep.
And
who recently were praised for their work at World Beer Cup.
World Beer Cup, Great American Beer Festival. They swept an entire category at World Beer Cup.
Yep.
So, hello, Tanya Cornett. Congratulations yet again. But also, wow, I really feel for her and the rest of her team for everything that they're going through. This has to be an enormous surprise and gut punch and an incredible letdown. However, you know, other people in the industry are going to be scooping them up. That is talent that is not going to go to waste. So,
yeah.
Unless they want to retire, which hats off, you earned it.
Yeah. The full extent of the 10 Barrel Brewing Innovation Team layoffs are still unknown. But what we do know is this includes key players that made the brewery what it is today. According to multiple sources who wish to remain anonymous, the layoffs include former brewmaster and longtime leader Jimmy Seifert, former Ben Brewing brewmaster Ian Larkin, former Barley Browns brewmaster Sean Kelso, and notably, of course, a most award-winning brewer Tanya Cornett.
Yeah. Now we saw her. We've seen her at festivals. We've seen her at competitions, and we've seen her speak.
She's amazing.
Multiple times.
She's super
on multiple panels.
Yeah, super passionate, super informative.
Very informative. That woman knows her stuff. So it just, I don't know why you would take all the talent out of the brewery, but
it's
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me unless you're not planning on moving forward with any new stuff. And you're only going to be pushing the core brands that you know work.
Between the release of
Which
the
means
article,
less beer out of 10 barrel, actually.
Potentially. We'll see. As far as innovation goes, they're not going to just be doing a bunch of new things. They'll be doing more of the same.
Well, right
things.
now they don't have an innovation team.
They don't have anyone doing anything.
They don't have anybody doing shit.
So between the article from newschoolbeer.com and the press releases from Tilray themselves, there was a lot of talk of expenditures and money and about how we deliberate said money to blah, 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 blah. It comes down to not understanding how the brewery community works and how to manage a brewery's process of...
It just sounds more to me
Man, we
like
want to save $1.
corporate people needing to buy yachts and wanting to cut out the lower people.
I don't necessarily know that that's true, but I understand.
You know where I'm coming from with all that. But
I would expect that from Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah.
Not from
I'm
Tilray.
really surprised. Tilray isn't even, they're not even really beer. Don't they do weed?
Cannabis, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Really unchill.
It's not cool, bro.
Yeah, they need to bring back the chill.
Not cool, bro.
Maybe they just don't know enough about beer. Maybe they didn't know what they had.
It's not cool, bro.
Like, I don't know. Take a look at all the awards that were on the wall when you walked in the room.
They might not know or give
That's
a
where
fuck.
those came from. The people you just fired. Hello.
But here's the question, and John can lay into this a little bit better. As a company, how much money gets spent just to get that one award? And what does that award do for sales?
John, insight?
Does that award boost sales? Does it bring in new and interested parties into beer?
Yep.
Does it bring in... If you're spending $10 million a year on innovation and it brings you an award and your sales are no more up than 4% from last year, I probably wouldn't spend $10 million any fucking more. These are all fake numbers. I'm making up numbers, but I have to think of that side of the business. If you put a large amount of money into R&D and innovation, and you're not showing anything other than a cool medal that sits on the wall, and not higher sales and bigger growth markets and more distribution, that's a big one. We know that. If you're not distributing larger and more and farther,
Have you looked at the numbers on any of this?
I'm just saying. They might. I don't know.
They have. The numbers are all up. So that's why we're all confused.
I don't know.
No? John's shaking his head over there.
Numbers are not up, man.
Okay.
Beer's down everywhere.
Things are
Well,
slowly,
beer is down everywhere, but that's not their fault.
No, but I know.
but slowly trending down.
If the entire market is like
slowly trending,
I would want to keep my innovation team to make sure that we're staying above board and ahead of everyone else that's
Right.
not doing as well. I'd want to make sure that my innovation team keeps us ahead.
Right. This is why Apple doesn't make
Not fire the whole innovation
This is
team.
why Apple doesn't make the iPod anymore.
What?
Right. This is why companies.
They just put the iPod into a phone.
Right. But
They
I'm
just
saying is-
combined products.
Right. So you stop doing a thing that doesn't create a more profitable revenue stream, and then you make something new that.
With beer, you can't amalgamate products.
I know. But you kind of can, because it's you put it on the shelf and you sell it. That's a product.
I don't think we're talking about the same thing.
I'm just saying. If it's not selling, it's not selling.
All right. Well,
What did they? We heard it. We heard the talk. We heard the talk about if it doesn't work, get rid of it. Right. That might be one of those things.
all right.
That's unfortunate.
Well-
I'm not saying it was the right move. I'm not saying that I agree with it.
I'm not a shareholder.
I'm not a shareholder either. I'm just saying there's a point of perspective we're not seeing.
But if I was a
does
shareholder,
fucking
I'd still
suck.
be confused.
It still fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I love those guys. I love the beer they make.
I know it was a punch in the gut, and
Oh, yeah.
these people are probably really confused.
By the way, you want to hear something really fun?
Why?
The comment section. The comment section on the thread from newschoolbeer.com
Yeah.
is
Scorching.
tasty.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like a barbecue.
You want to go through some of the comments?
No, I'll let the listeners do that.
Okay. Really?
It's fucking rough.
I have it queued up.
Nope.
Oh,
It's rough.
but
Nope.
fine.
There's a lot of quote unquote you
Whatever.
fucking pigs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to skip those.
But you know what I mean, though?
Yeah,
It's a roasted fire. And then there's like every once in a while, like, thanks for all your hard work, guys.
Yeah. There's plenty of those, and aptly put. But yeah. So
a prost
I think,
to 10 Barrel. We love you guys.
I think we're gonna do a prost to Tanya and the rest of her team over there at 10 Barrel, and wish the innovation team a fond and appreciative farewell.
Hopefully, not the last.
And it's not the last we're seeing of any of these people. They're all gonna, if they want to retire, it's well deserved. If they want to go on and further their careers, they're guaranteed to get picked up by somebody and do well.
You know what they're gonna do? They're
gonna make another brewery a hell of a lot of money.
They're gonna start a new brewery called FUT Brewing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Foot.
Fuck you, Tilray.
Oh. I don't know if that's as marketable.
I don't know. I'd buy a Foot beer,
Okay.
especially if they made it with their feet. That'd be fun.
I thought you were going with
That's
like
innovation.
like a European football.
Foot beer.
Football.
Oh, that would be fun too.
Yeah.
Tanya can run with that.
There you go.
You can take it, Tanya. I give all licensing away to you. You are a goddess. She's like the next beer goddess, by the way.
It's true.
She's amazing. That's the news I have.
That's the news you got?
That's the news I got.
Yeah, I think that about covers it, doesn't it?
I mean,
Hey, I want to shout out to Asha Sawyer.
Oh, how's she doing?
It's her birthday today.
Hey! Happy birthday.
September 9th.
Happy birthday. Hit the button. Yes, former co-host, Brew Happy co-host, Asha Sawyer. Happy birthday to you. We appreciate you and all the work you did with us at the beginning. And,
John's birthday is a couple days.
yeah,
2 days.
we love seeing you on the screen, on television, and we love hearing from you. So,
John's going to be 66.
66?
Jeez, don't tell people that.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah.
Is that real shit?
Yeah.
You're 66?
He'll be 66 in 2 days.
Get the fuck out of town.
He looks great.
Yeah, you do.
He can't remember anything, but he looks great.
Right, can't remember it.
You actually look pretty similar to when I first met you. So
This is true. He doesn't age.
You have more gray.
you do have a little bit more gray.
It's a lot more. What are you talking
There's a little more pepper than salt.
A lot more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I would argue I'm heading that way too.
Oh,
so.
well, we all are.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's getting gray.
Mine
Yeah,
is
dude, you got a lot more pepper.
from 9 years
Or
ago.
salt.
A lot more salt.
A lot more salt.
Yeah. It's probably these fried fucking pickle spears I'm having. It's probably where all the salt's coming from.
I don't.
What?
You know, I learned it's because
That's
I'm
not how it
turning
works.
gray. I wear a lot of gray work shirts.
Oh.
So you just blend into
Yes,
your
everything
atmosphere?
matches. It looks like
It's
I'm
just like a unicolor
Yes,
gray man.
Yes.
Gray man.
Gray man.
Sort of these, sort of black and gray shirts that sort of look like my hair.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's it.
I think that's a show, guys. Well, I think we're having a good time here at Lazy Day. I'm probably going to get some food on my way out the door. And hopefully the kitchen's still open. But beer fans, thank you so much for tuning in this week. We really appreciate you. Tune in every week wherever podcasts are found. And if you want to help support the show, check us out on patreon.com/brewhappy and help support the show. Please subscribe on your favorite listening app. And if you want to show your support for this this podcast, but you don't want to do a Patreon thing, at least support the people that support us. And by that I mean Lazy Days Brewing. Come down to Flint St where we're at and enjoy yourself a pint and some wonderful food. And if you are a smoker, you can check out Paul Cigars at paulcigars.net and light yourself up a big old fatty cigar. John's over there laughing. All right. Well, as always, beer fans, I don't just like you, I love you, and I want to have a beer with you right here at Lazy Days Brewing. Till next week, keep brewing. But brew happy. With a wild ale. Yum. We're fresh hop beer. It's fresh hop season. I know. I was just kidding. What?
This production is brought to you by Brew Happy Media, the ultimate brewers media resource. For more information, go to thebrewhappyshow.com and brewhappypodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at Brew Happy. For more cigar pairings, please check out our sponsor, paulcigars.net. Questions, concerns, advertising, or guest relations, please reach us at brewhappypdx@gmail.com. Remember, brew happy, drink responsibly. Cheers.
Damian, I need more beer.